Want to move on to LeBron James because he posted an Instagram story working out with Anthony Davis, and he wrote in the caption referring to AD, quote, "We're going to push and challenge each other more than anyone else could." So, guys, is that statement BS or real talk? What do you think? Ooh. Man, Nick doesn't like anything. All right, Malika, please.
He's just negative Nancy today. Negative Nick, I guess
that's because it's
too.
Nick's birthday on Friday, America. He's getting old and crotchety.
Everyone
Malika, go first.
I think that I take it as, do they genuinely believe in the sentiment that they are putting out? And I think that LeBron actually does. I think he thinks this is a guy that I needed next to me in order to kind of take our team to the next level. Now, individually, I think each of these guys should be able to push themselves. Ideally, that's where they get to being this elite athlete. But if they need a workout buddy, I think that in terms of what LeBron has had in the past versus what he has now, he is better equipped to work out with Anthony Davis than he has with any other one of his partners since you go back to maybe Miami. So that's why I'm going to say 100 and disagree with Nick on that.
I believe LeBron will be totally revitalized playing with AD this year. But, guys, we all know every word LeBron ever says gets parsed. It's September, but you're telling me that Kawhi wouldn't be just as good, or Steph or KD or Draymond in that situation? So I know LeBron said nobody could push us any more than we could be pushed ourselves. No. If you plug any star in that scenario with LeBron at this stage of his career trying to win a title, it's going to be tough for them to jump over that hurdle, I think.
But here's the advantage of Anthony Davis over all of those guys you just named. And by the way, I'm not calling Kawhi Leonard old because I know how old he is, but Anthony Davis is younger. And the fact that AD is able to shoulder the size of load we expect him to, especially now that Biggie Cousins has gone down, and let LeBron kind of maybe have, he talked for years about, I'm going to give Kyrie the keys and start to step back a little. I expect this to be still a huge season for LeBron, but I hope that Anthony Davis can give him the room to save some of his body for when I know he really wants it to be a huge season, April, May, and June. And so I don't know about pushing each other, but I do think AD has sort of a unique, of those guys you mentioned, a sort of unique role in the fact that he is, if he can stay healthy, he is physically able to carry that load in a way that certainly we expect Kawhi to load manage.
He said it before, though, Rach. Do we really think LeBron can step back at this point? Do we really think his ego will allow him to take that second?
You guys can't have it both ways, though, because you can't both say, man, he's coasting on defense during the regular season. This is uncool. And say,
she was watching the show. She was watching the show yesterday.
But I wasn't missing. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, oh, he's coasting, whatever, and then say, oh, he can never pull it back and preserve himself for the postseason. He can't control himself.
But can he be the second guy on a team when the season starts? Can LeBron James at this stage of his career say, you know what?
It depends. What does that mean?
It means that his ego will not get in the way of him saying.
Don't answer the question. Tell me what do you mean by asking? Second guy, how?
Second guy, this is Anthony Davis's team.
But who has
He's
to
going to
say
be
that?
the star.
He's always LeBron James.
He's always LeBron James, but is Anthony Davis better equipped right now to start a year to be the #1 star on a team that even includes LeBron James? That's the question.
Well, but I think the definition of stardom is sort of where we get into here now, because it's like, okay, are we talking about stardom in terms of presence and
endorsements?
Media and
No.
endorsements?
Right.
And no
That's
one's
LeBron.
ever going to overtake LeBron as the face of that. Are we talking about in terms of primary ball handler? Is that what makes someone a star? So I think that's where the definition there gets a little bit muddy.
Things like that. And look, I think we are LeBron is the age he is. He's turning 35 this December. So it is smart for him. Yeah, unlike some people we know. So it is smart for him to manage his season.
Absolutely.
And I think Anthony Davis is a really good person to have next to him to manage his season. We will see if it pans out that way.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.